Peace, my beautiful souls. So I keep trying to record this video and it just is not working out. If I were to die tomorrow, I would want people to know the power that they have within themselves to create their own reality. I would want people to know that they are free to be exactly who they are. They do not have to stay in one state of being, in one state of thinking, because what people told them they should be, or told them how they should act, or what they should do. I would want people to know that us working these jobs is a part of a system that does not really give a crap about us, and that we are divinely sovereign beings. I would want people to know that it's okay to be you. I would want people to know that having psychic abilities is not the devil, it's not evil. Knowing what people are going to do or say before it happens is not a bad thing. Feeling your feelings, feeling your emotions, feeling other people's emotions, feeling the energies in the room, feeling the weather, feeling the earth, feeling is not a bad thing. I would want people to know that it's safe for you to be present. I would want people to know that it is safe for you to be in your body. I would want people to know that the things that they've had to endure that may have caused them pain were all they were lessons. They were for you to feel and experience something, for you to tap back into yourself, for you to wake up. It wasn't to keep you stuck. You don't have to stay stuck. You can be free. I would want people to know that everything is okay. Everything is always going to work itself out. There's so many things happening all at the same time. I would want people to know that they're not going to die, right? There's nothing to be afraid of. If they die, it's just a transition into another reality. It's just a transition into another form of expression, into another state of being. I would want people to know, that everything is literally just okay. Like, just let yourself be free. If I die tomorrow, I would literally just want people to be free, and knowing that it's okay to be and do whatever the heck it is you want. I keep saying that, but it's like sometimes people don't even know exactly what they want because we're too busy thinking about other people or what other people said we should want or said we should do and stuff like that. And that's all a form of fear, because if you go backwards, if we're worrying about what other people are telling us, it's the fear of us not being accepted. It's the fear of them not loving us. It's the fear of losing that person if we don't do what they want. It's so many things. I would want people to know that on the other side of fear, there are so many beautiful things out there. Like, you are on the other side of fear. Fear is standing in your way of you and everything that you have to offer in this life. All the beautiful things. There's so many beautiful things on the other side of fear. I would want people to know there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. In tower moments, when things seem like they're falling apart, it's literally just because it's creating your next chapter. Like, tower moments. things fall apart to be able to have another thing created, if that makes sense. Like, I want people to know that nothing is never gonna like not work out for you. If you're able to allow yourself to see every picture, just see the bigger picture, see beyond the illusion that's placed in front of you. Like, we think that things are bad. Nothing is bad. Nothing is evil. Nothing is wrong. Everything is exactly how it should be all the time. Like, it's all for a reason. There's just so many things I would want people to know. I can't even put it all into words in the way that, like, I wish I could express it to you. Man, like, every thought you have, that's another thing, plays out in another reality. There are so many different yous in other dimensions. When you go look in the mirror, that's another thing I want people to know. When you look in the mirror and really look into your eyes and you see the other you, you're in your reflection, that is literally another you in another dimension, in another reality. When you talk to yourself and you talk to yourself in that mirror and you're saying affirmations to yourself, that's also like when your highest self is talking to you, okay? The messages you give yourself in the mirror, you're also giving to that other you in another dimension. So when we hear voices and stuff, it's literally us. Everything is us. There's so many things. Like, you create your own reality. When we speak ill about ourselves, those voices, when you hear fucking voices, so it's talking about the clairaudience, how to differentiate, right? Everything is literally you. The devil, God, all the same being. You are the devil, you are the demons, you are also God, you are the angels, you are the archangels, you are your highest self, you're also your lowest self, in different realities, different dimensions, different vibrations, different forms of expression. You are what you tell yourself, okay? And also, everything is you, everything is within you, but you have the power to create that reality. You have the power to create the you that you want to be. What you tell yourself is what it is. What you create is your reality. Your reality is also what you create. Everything is a reflection of each other. The circle of life too. Everything goes back around and around and around. The elements, all of that. Like, we just transition into different forms, different expressions. I know I'm repeating myself. Y'all, I trust that y'all gonna be picking up what I'm putting down. And I know this was a lot. I said like a bazillion different things, but there's so much more I have to say. Literally, that's the same thing again, going back and forth. Nothing is evil. There's no evil entities in the mirror. There's none of that. Like, it's just a reflection of you in a different freaking form, in a different timeline, like in a different, oh my gosh. Have you ever watched the movie Another Earth? Like, I need to watch that movie again, probably, for sure. I think about it every now and then because it's just so real. Like, literally, there's just so many different reflections, so many different dimensions. Like, speak to yourself nice, okay? I'm jumping around, but yeah, it doesn't even matter. I just would want y'all to know that that's another thing too. The shit that we worry about, it does not matter. Like, just be free, be you, express yourself in whatever way you want to. Like, let yourself shine. Don't worry about what's not gonna work out. Everything is okay. Everything is literally okay. Like, all the bad stuff is just an illusion. It's just a distraction. And I know people been saying too, like, oh, people are talking about go live your best life, but all this bad stuff going on in the world. Fuck that shit. It's literally a distraction. Like, it literally just lowers your vibration. Just allow yourself to be free and do what the freak you want. Allow yourself to be in your highest vibration. That is your God-given right. And how do you do that? By being your authentic self, by literally doing what you want to do. Like, what you truly want to do, not what people are telling you that you want to do or that you should do in order to be happy, that you need all this money or you need this or that. What is it that actually brings you freaking joy, actual factual joy? Like, and that takes sometimes deep inner work, which is beautiful because everybody should be doing or have at least done some form of shadow work, deep inner work, to really learn who you are beyond these perceptions, beyond these projections. Okay, if I died tomorrow, I would want people to be able to see past the mother effing veil of illusions. I would want people to be able to really feel frequencies. I would want people to feel the music, the high vibrational music, the way that it makes your mind think, the way that it makes your body feels. I would want people to see all the colors of all the vibrations. I would want people to see the sky and hear the sky. I would want people to hear the trees. I would want people to know that you can hear them talk to you. I would want people to know that nature speaks. I'm saying so many different things, I know, but there's so many things I would want people to know. Like, literally, if I died tomorrow, I would want people to know that there's so many things, there's so much more out there than what we told we need. The fucking materialistic shit, the cars, even the houses, the name brand clothes, the nails, the fucking shoes, freak shoes. You know how much I hate shoes? Like, there's so much more out there for us. Like, oh my gosh, I just would want people to know, like, there's a whole ass world and a whole world, beyond the other world, and the other world out there. There's so much more than what they put out in the media that is important. Is like the sports, like, not to take anything away from sports, because if you like to play sports, but there's so much out there. There's so much and there's so much beauty in the little things. Like, y'all, I know I'm going on a rant, but it does not even matter. It does not even matter. Like, there's so much art. Art is fucking beautiful. I have such a newfound love for art because within the art there's so, like, you can really see how somebody's mind works, and you're still like, it's a oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. It's a reflection of you, and there's so many different interpretations when you're looking at art. I would want people to know that there's just so much beyond what we think is normal. If y'all get what I'm saying. I'm gonna end this here because I'm just going and going. But like, y'all, there's literally so much. There's so much. And I just love you guys. And yeah, I would want y'all to know a lot of stuff. I would really want y'all to know a lot of stuff. Like, oh my gosh, one of the biggest thing, feeling. Like, let yourself feel all of the emotions. It feels fantabulous. Please watch the movie Elemental. I would want y'all to feel, like, I would want y'all to know what it feels like to really feel the other side of the emotions. Like, when you let yourself really truly feel and understand why you're feeling fear, anger, and sadness and stuff, you will really be able to truly feel love, gratitude, happiness, like the blissful feelings on a whole another level, like, or even experience them for the first time. Like, when you give yourself grace and understanding for the other sides. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Listen, man, there's so much stuff. There's so many things that I would want people to know that I cannot put into words. This is another reason why we live so many mother effing lifetimes, because there's so many things to experience, bro. I would definitely want people to know that I personally feel everybody should take trips with the shroom spirit. I definitely feel that. Oh, I would definitely want people to know spirits are not bad. Spirits are not evil. There's nothing to be afraid of. If I died tomorrow, I would want people to know talking to spirits, talking to your ancestors, is nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. Even the demons, you got shit to learn. The demons, they're just other spirits on a lower vibration. There's so much to learn from both sides. There's nothing to be afraid of. They cannot actually harm you. Like, you create your own reality. There's so much stuff. Like, we cause our own harm. Like, we are everything. We are everything. That's why fighting demons, inner demons, like, we are everything. It's about learning to understand what's actually happening and transmuting the energy, transmuting the dark into light. From the darkness comes beauty, from the darkness comes light. There's so much. Like, yo, there's so much. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Like, I could literally just go on, because I'm gonna go on a tangent though. It's just like, first of all, if y'all could see the sky right now, it's beautiful. I can't show y'all because it's not going to look like what I'm seeing. But oh my gosh, like, it's just so beautiful. And another thing I want y'all to know is take some time to think back on your whole life. Like, try to just remember certain things, the way you think, the way you thought, and see and recognize your growth. And if you feel like there has not been any growth, ask yourself why. That's another thing I want people to know. Asking questions is a beautiful thing. We got told since we were young, don't ask questions. Like, in school, like, they say to ask questions, but at the same time, when you question an authority figure, your mom, your parent, your teacher, why they don't like that, don't ask questions. Or why do you ask so many questions? Ask fucking questions. Take that projection out, throw that shit in the mother freaking trash. Because with asking questions, you find answers, okay? We shouldn't be here. Don't ask, like, yo, that's another projection. I didn't even realize that has so much freaking power. Like, that's what they want. And by they, again, no, I gotta stop saying that they, because everything is us. But in this reality, there are beings that don't want us to question things and tap back into our reality. But I was talking with the mushroom spirit earlier and trying to figure out Why? And that's just because we wanted to experience our potential being tested, I guess. Like, how much it would take for us to really remember. How much do we really want to remember and step back into our power? There's so many different, actually, like, reasons for all of it. Like, because there's so many different realities and things along that nature. But it's just literally about us remembering. Like, the more that they push, the more that, if they, like, okay, the more they push, the more we push. And the more, like, there's a fight, a battle, we're really going to be up stepping into our power more and more and more and more. And really, again, remembering, because literally this is a school anyway too. Once again, Earth is a school. Okay, once again, here I'm going on a tangent, bro, but when I tell y'all the sky is quite lovely right now. Anyway, it's so many things, and I'm having like a bunch of downloads all at once, so it's kind of a lot. But like, overall, I want people to know that we as our ultimate God self, right? We are so limitless, so infinite. There's so many things that we can do. So we created this earth to experience all of those things, good and bad, evil, all blah blah blah. But none of it is actually bad or evil. It's just forms of expressions. It's just experiences. We came here to experience everything, so there's nothing to be angry about. There's nothing to truly like be sad about. But that's not saying to not let yourself feel those feelings. What I'm saying is, like, don't let it make you feel stuck, and don't let it make you feel like your life is just shit and awful and all this stuff. Just, I want people to, I guess, remember, but I know that's like on their own level. I just want people to know that, like, through the pain and the bad things, not, let me not quote unquote pain, but like through the stuff that you go through, just, I want you to see the beauty in it. Like, I just want you to know that everything is okay. Everything is okay, all right? And I don't want people to feel fear, but I know that, like, that is a part of the human experience, but it only was because also life is changing here on Earth. Like, we are transitioning into a 5D reality where we bring back heaven on Earth. Like, there's so many things. That's the thing. There's so many things I want people to know. Like, we do not have to stay in our lower chakras, and not to take any power or anything away from the power of the root chakra or the sacral chakra, but it's integration. Like, we have to have all our chakras fully in balance to see and feel those other sides of everything, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, your root chakra just keeps you in a state of fear and like needing to feel secure and needing all these things outside yourself to feel secure. When all your chakras are in balance, it's just knowing that you have everything within you. You have all the elements. Everything you need is right within you. And having those in full balance, allowing all your feelings to flow, gives room for all the other sides. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of this message. I recorded a lot of things tonight. But anyway, man, there's just so many things I would want y'all to know. There's so many things. Like, there's so many things. So many things. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here. I feel like I said that like 20 minutes ago, like 10 minutes ago perhaps. But I think I'm going to stop here. And, yeah, I love you guys. See you later.